what is up? If you're seeing this video, that means Sad Boy 2005 merch is officially out. We have band merch, sadboy2005.com. I'm super excited for you guys to get it. We have cropped hoodies, zipped up hoodies, which a lot of people have zip up hoodies. I love wearing it like off the shoulder. I'm so excited. I'm having a freaking pizza, a freaking whole ass pizza. Yes, I did a TikTok bite to celebrate. So good, by the way. Yeah, sadboy2005.com. Band merch. My band is like my priority, and I'm super excited we have merch now. I'm having pizza, Pizza Hut, Dunkaroos. I have a big gulp. I have Monster. Life is good. So we have an exciting announcement. I would tell you to go watch Frenemies, but honestly, I just want to tell you here because I'm so excited. I'm an official homeowner, you guys. Me and my boyfriend Moses bought a house. Like, that sentence I never thought would come out of my mouth. I'm living with my freaking boyfriend. We bought a house together, 50-50. Like, you guys don't understand. I know it's like stupid to reiterate this, but I don't say guys use me because I'm very giving. I love just sharing my money and spending and splurging and all that. I've never really lived with a boyfriend, like, officially. Like, this is our house, this is our place. Like, we got a ballin' house. I'm so, oh gosh, all this sauce. Like, I'm super proud. I'm so proud of Moses. Like, when I first met him, I knew nothing about him, really. A job, career, whatever. He has his shit so together. I'm proud of myself for getting my shit together this year. Besides the shit that happened, which was horrible, I am thankful that I got to meet Moses. We met at a time where we literally said this too, like, we don't think, had quarantine not happened, because we live pretty far away, like, we would have been able to bond so quickly. Well, Monster, because, you know, YOLO. Literally Monster and pizza. This is the best way to celebrate. Give me a slice, give me a Monster, give me my man, my boo. Sad Boy 2005. Like, we don't think we would have, like, bonded the way we did. And also, like, and the fact is this, is like, he's not traveling for work, I'm not traveling for work, I haven't been able to go on vacations, distractions, whatever you want to call it. Oh. Okay, we're just gonna keep that out and just pretend that didn't happen. So, you know, like, a lot of couples broke up during quarantine because they have to be home with each other. And the fact that we, like, not only got to know each other through that, but, like, also had to be around each other 24 hours. I have so many issues. They all came out, obviously, very quickly in quarantine. And we had issues and we worked on them together. Like, I'm so proud to have a relationship where we're both working hard for it. And both taking blame and also taking ownership of, like, our equally bad parts. We had a very, I told him to stay, like, I started out with him because I was like, oh, it's Ela's brother. It's so funny. Like, of course I thought he was good looking. Did I think it was going to be, we're buying a house together? Like, no. I don't want to say I thought of it as a joke. I didn't think of it as a joke. I just thought, oh, what a good story to tell on a podcast. Like, I banged Ela's brother. Like, I thought it was such a good story. So freaking nice. Like, literally so freaking nice. And it was good. I decided to start doing OnlyFans. He wasn't really ready. He didn't want to date. Like, he hasn't dated in a long time. He didn't want to, like, be exclusive or, like, date. So we were hooking up and hanging out, and he was so sweet and so nice, and I was, like, obsessed with him. But then he wasn't, I don't think he was into me the same way. And if I'm for past relationships, I don't want a relationship with someone that doesn't want a relationship with me. So, I wasn't going to push it. I'm like, F it, I'm just going to do my OnlyFans. I did a bunch of collabs. Enjoyed it. The height of my collabs, which was like the Let It Adam threesome, the one with my dancer, Riley, all of that. Because, you know, I do consider being with girls cheating. Like, I feel weird about it. because I'm turned on by girls. I really enjoy myself, and like, I want my body. A lot of people disagree because I still do my OnlyFans and like just do solo. So a lot of people disagree and be like, okay, if you only want your body for your man, why are you showing it? I think it's different. I'm very proud of my body. I love, like, I don't, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's hard to explain, but whatever. I don't need to explain it. But we had like a 3-week-long break this summer where Moses chose not to talk to me, and that's totally fine. We had an incident, a really bad incident. And, you know, he forgave me, and then we had another bad incident, and forgive him as easy. Which you don't have to forgive anybody. If someone hurts you, you don't have to forgive them. You can choose to forgive and try and move past it. Or you can walk separate ways. And either way, like, I think you have to respect it. Honestly, when I walked away from, well, to be honest, I never walked away from a relationship. When a relationship walked away from me, I had to, well, I didn't always respect it, but you have to respect it overall. That was my life lesson. So, we didn't talk for 3 weeks. I'm like, just do my shit. And then when we officially started dating, Moses became literally the best boyfriend I've ever had. All that stuff that happened before was like kind of ruining what we had in the current. And it doesn't mean a lot. He wants to fight for me. I want to fight for him. And he's committed enough to be buying a house together. 50-50. Like, something is so amazing about security. Like, obviously, I don't need to get married for money. He doesn't. He owns a building. He owns a place. I make lots of money. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a necessity, but it is so nice to have a little bit of help with everything. And when we got that approved, my credit was always kind of shitty. I had just gotten this car, which is like $500,000. Like, you know, I didn't think it was going to happen. We had a little space the past, like, for a week we took space, and it was a space I needed. I asked for the space, and I realized in that space that, just like he did when he took his 3 weeks, is like, he wanted to be with me. So we started dating. But then I was like, wait, I need space now and see if I want this, because I don't know if I'm fully healed yet. And if anyone says, like, if someone loves you, they want to hurt you, and I do believe that. Like, going forward, now that we're in a committed relationship, you know, if you do it once, shame on you. Do it twice, shame on me, right? And it wasn't cheating or anything like that, but I've taken back cheaters, and there's always that too. Like, I would never take back a cheater, but like, sometimes, like, for me, and I wouldn't put up with this now, just for that kind of, he cheats, I'm done. And vice versa, I would expect the same from him. But also, I don't know the situation, but let's say you do have kids and you have a house and you have all this stuff, and it's like a moment, a lapse in judgment, right? It's not an affair. It's not like they want to leave you for this person. It was a mistake. A lot of people are like, no, he cheated. Bye. If he loved you, you wouldn't do that. And I don't know. I haven't been in that situation. I don't have 5 kids, but at the same time, you don't want to be alone. You know, not be alone, but, you know, you don't want to break up your family because of one infidelity. Again, if it happens multiple times, and if once is enough, that's fine. But I don't like when people judge other people's relationships. I have a podcast, obviously, so I judge everybody because I'm pretty much like a drama channel now, because we talk about gossip, and that's why people watch it. I like doing it and stuff, and so but I take the criticism. That's what I'm saying. Like, people judge our relationship so harshly, and it does suck, because it's like, okay, not explaining it right, or people are just seeing like one version of it. But if you're happy, put your happiness first. Like, I was forgiving him and moving on. In the podcast from like 2 weeks ago, all the comments were on my side, like, oh my gosh, she could do so much better, dump him. And I was thinking, yeah, you're right, but, and I was thinking, like, I don't want to look stupid. All these comments, like, think I should leave him and stuff, and again, they're seeing one side, whatever, but at the end of the day, I'm like, I need to stop worrying about looking stupid. Like, I need to follow my heart, and like, I'm so happy in this relationship, it scares me. I've never had someone love me, ever. Never. Every relationship you've seen, you haven't seen, I've never had someone that loves me. Truly, they couldn't care less. As soon as we broke it up, never checking on me, couldn't care less. When I've, like, sobbed and begged them to talk to me, like, couldn't care less. Again, it's fair, I respect it. But Moses loves me so much and tries so hard for me. Yeah, I mean, like, emotional. He does so much, and a lot of people like, that's not a reason to like love somebody, but that is a huge reason for me. A sense of security, physically, financially, emotionally. He always has my back. When I walked out of the podcast, I told him he could stay. I didn't want him to be like picking sides. I'm like, just stay if you want. He came with me. He followed me, and he's like, I always am gonna be on your side, like always. Like, I've been alone for so long, and and everyone always says, shush, you're so strong, you're independent, you don't need a guy. And it's true, I don't. But when we lived apart for those 5 days, and I thought about getting this house or any house on my own, I just didn't feel right without Moses. It makes no sense. Moses, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry, guys. But I'm sure he thinks the same thing. I'm sure he did not think he'd end up with someone like me. It makes no sense. And we're just so different. But it works. When we're together, just us two, I need to be around my family, my friends. We hang out with Shane and Bryland all the time, which is so important to me. You know how many times me and my ex hang out with, like, both the big public exes. I had 2 public exes in my videos with me. We hang out with Shane and Bryland once. They're both 1-year relationships once. Me and Moses, multiple times. So important to me because I freaking love my friends. Family day. Every Sunday he's here having family day with us. Like, this moving, this whole thing, he's just like, I just want to take care of everything for the move. Like, I will take care of it. Don't you worry. And it's like, what the hell? Like, what? It's so nice to have that. It's so nice. It's just, and of course, everything else. I mean, of course, he's sexy and wonderful, and I love him. But, like, it's like, that is so important. Like, I found this amazing guy. Like, it's just, I don't know. I feel like you feel it when it's right. And the problem is I felt that it was right, and I felt that and I just was trying to push away. Something, he's going to hurt me again. This is going to happen again. And you know what? Here. I don't know. Who knows what any future holds? I just know, like, even when we were on our break, or I took a break for 5 days or whatever, I just couldn't imagine not having him in my life. Like, I needed to talk to him, like, every day. Like, I wanted to, you know, I wanted to talk to him every day. So, he's my best friend. He knows how I am. I'm working on myself to be better for him. Because, honestly, I tell him all the time, I'm like, I feel like you could do better than me. And he's like, I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. I don't want anyone else. I'm like, and it's fine. Like I said, people will judge no matter what. So, have your judgments, leave an opinion, gossip about. I literally don't care anymore because I'm so happy in life. Like, I just don't care. I bought a house with my boyfriend, probably my husband, which, like, that, that is crazy. Like, the day I get married, like, what? That's gonna be the day where I'm like, this one's for all you out there. And then people think they'll always, I really thought I'd be forever alone. And I was okay with that. And you're like, you know what? I have a really cool career. I'm going to be this nutcase. That's my thing. But deep down, I want a stable relationship with kids and who supports me in what I do. And he couldn't support me more. And I'm just like, and he's talented and smart. His job is, he doesn't talk about it or anything, and I love that. I love that so much, and like, I like that. I'm gonna keep that private, but he's so talented at what he does. He's so good at what he does, and I'm like, sometimes I take that for granted too, because I just know him as one way, and I'm just like, this partner that I'm like so proud of, and I feel like I've always been proud of the people I've been with. My boyfriend, I've always been enamored by what they do. Obviously, I wouldn't be with them. I like to look up to someone. I like to, you know, boast about somebody. And I think you can boast about your husband no matter what he does, honestly. If you hyping him up, you know, bagging groceries, I think that's really important and really cool. And honestly, if I fell in love with someone that was bagging groceries, I would hype them up for sure. I'd be like, they're the fastest, they're the best. You know, I think it's really cool. But I think it's always been talented guys. I love people with talent. I love hyping them up. Oh, he is Michael Jackson. Oh, he worked on Saturday Night Live. Like, I love that. And like I said, I don't really hype him up publicly for the things he is really talented at. He's talented at a lot of things, but like, He deserves all of it. Like, if he was public about it, I'd hype him up, you know? I hype him up all the time. Because I love, he's just... Anyway. I'm like eating all of them. Of course. Speaking of my man. He's eating lunch, but he's eating a healthy lunch. I'll say this pizza for him. Pizza Hut. Let me do. We bought a house. I'm a freaking homeowner. You know, I always say I don't care what people think about me. And it's true to a degree, but I kind of do. Yeah, I care what people think of me. It really always sucked when people thought, like, oh, but you don't even own a house. And I do have houses that are under my name. But that was more in association with, like, a family member of mine. It was never, like, I put money down. You know, it's under my name, but it's not, like, shady. It's just, like, if something happens to the person that owns it, like, it's under my name, whatever. And that was on them, and I was like, okay, whatever. I don't care about that shit anyways. To me, when someone dies, it's like, I couldn't care less where that money goes, you know, it's... I'd rather have the person when people are like, oh, I guess I've never been in that position where someone dies, so I don't know. I mean, obviously, you don't want... Whatever. This is so morbid, I don't like thinking about it, but... This is my money, my credit. We did it together. We did it as a team, and I respect that so much. And not to say I wouldn't respect it if I did it for us, but definitely turns me on. Just like these cinnamon rolls. These cinnamon rolls are so bomb. I love cinnamon rolls. Minis and these. I love them. I still think he could do so much better, but thank God. Like, it's so weird. I feel like now that I have this commitment and stuff from him too, I'm like, I feel so happy. I'm not scared anymore. I used to be so scared. Wow. Okay, I need to stop eating these because I'm going to be so full, but... I feel like I can fully move past what might hurt from him. I feel like he has. When we get this house, or we have this house, and now it's a new beginning, and I think that's like... I'm so lucky and proud. I love doing frenemies with Ethan and his brother-in-law, and I love Elo so much. She's always there when I come. She's super busy, but she's always there at the beginning of frenemies before she heads off to Teddy Fresh, and she's so nice to me. She doesn't have to be that nice to me either. Like, I felt like I was not nice to his family, you know, at the beginning. And I want him to be close with his family. I enjoy their company so much. I really do. I'm glad I got to know them. Like, it's so cool. Like, this time last year, I was on the H3 podcast for the first time announcing my fake engagement to cardboard Brad Pitt. And now I'm moving in with my brother-in-law, their brother-in-law, my boyfriend. Like, what? Oh man, I'm just over the moon about it, so. Wow. I tried these blue Takis on my TikTok. I just ate sweets. I kind of don't want them, but I still don't want them in my mouth. Hot chili pepper. They're not that hot. It's kind of messing my tummy a little bit. My tummy does a little summer salt. Anyways. You guys are amazing. I'll say the Dunkers for another time. I had those in my vlog channel actually, so we had a little snack after the podcast. Me and Mo's, we were up 7-Eleven and had a little snack. So if you want to see chicken taquitos and I don't know what we talked about. And Dunkaroos, go over there. check out Frenemies, podcast on now, link below. If you guys are into this Sad Boy merch, please buy it, support it. Like, I don't really, I never have merch, but I'm very, very proud of this. I love my band. We're going to do music videos. Once this COVID crap is over, we're going to do live shows. I'm so excited for you to meet my band, my little emo boys, and myself being an emo boy. It's going to be really, really fun. So, I love you guys. Seriously, thanks for all the love and support. Like, I don't even know how I deserved any of this. So, just count my blessings and be appreciative. And, do I have Bluetooth? A little bit. Oh, that's gross. Sorry. And I'll see you tomorrow or in another video soon. Bye.